Hello everybody, welcome back to MaskedManatee. Today I'm making Among Us in Minecraft. So first, this is the building for Among Us, and you're gonna head down this ladder into the dropship where you store your items in these lockers before you head in. Now the system I use is I put in blue concrete and a sword, and the sword means you're the imposter, and I switch it up every single time. And then once I tell people to come inside, they'll get switched up into lines, and then they'll press this lever to, make the stuff come out. Once their roles have been assigned, they'll head down here. I put steps here for what I'm going to do. Into the cafeteria, which there's nothing here just yet. So, we're going to build it. Now, I'm going to put glass on this layer, and then behind the glass, I'm going to put in some black concrete, so it looks like you're in space. Now, for emergency meetings, we're going to put a bell down, and it's going to act for like an emergency meeting thing. Alright, looks good. Now, over here, I probably already told you, we're going to put glass, so let's go get some sand. Alright, got a bunch of sand. Let's go burn it. Anyways, while the sand burns into glass, I want to talk about where we're going to place all the rooms. Alright, so here's going to be where the MedBay is. Alright, this is the area digged out for the MedBay. Over here is going to be where you, scan yourself, that sort of task. It just occurred to me that when people, when the imposters kill the crewmates, they're going to need to set their respawn, or else they're going to spawn in here. So, to the marketplace to get some wool. Alright, let's check on the glass. Alright, all the glass was burned in. Felsphere, what are you doing here? Go. What are you doing? Back to work! Alright, here's where people will set their respawn points. When the imposters kill them. Alright. Alright, I have my black concrete. Let's go make the sky. I meant space. Alright, got my first couple areas of space done, but yeah. I'm gonna need a lot more sand and gravel. Anyways, got more sand, black powder, and let's start on the sky. I meant space. Alright, I have more space. Alright, let's go get some more sand. Felsphere, can you help me get some sand? Okay. What did I believe us do to this? What is this? It goes all the way down here. Oh my gosh. Why should I pay you, Felsphere?
It's my hard work.
You got me that sand because you agreed to.
Yeah. Yeah, but I want you to pay me for it.
Felsphere, go to jail! Get out of my basement! Alright, I finished more than half of the glass space roof panel. Alright, over here we're going to place a little moon, because, we're in space. But I now ran into a problem. To eject people when they're voted out, I'm going to use sticky pistons, and I need 2 pistons, and I need 2 slime balls, and I don't know how to get them, because slimes don't spawn in our area. Plus, I need more black dye to finish this space area. Looks like we got some work to do. Oh, wait! Wait, where? What the heck? Anyways, let's go explore for the black dye. So, my plan is to venture off to a sea to kill some squids. Then the squids will drop black dye, not black dye, ink sacs, and I can craft those into black dye. That's why I'm holding this boat. Should have brought a bed. And away we go. I spotted something. Let's go. Come here, Mr. Squiddy. Look out, drowned. Ah! Die! Die! Board the boat, let's get out of here! Oh man, the drone got my die. Doesn't matter, let's go! Hey, who died here? Whose items are these? Huh. Oh well. Alright, let's get these squids over here. Dang it! Alright, made it back to my items. The drown is still burning. Oh, he's dead. Let's go. Alright, got my items back. Let's go kill some more squids. Alright, I think I have enough dye. Let's head back. Also got a special thing, a magma block. Anyways, let's go. Now the next problem. Slime, which I actually don't know how I'm gonna get. Oh, right. I think we should head to the swamp biome to kill some slimes. I should also probably bring a bed. Don't worry, Evil Ebis. I promise I'll give your bed back. Maybe we should wait until it's nighttime. Alright, let's go. Now, I'm pretty sure we have a nearby swamp biome, so let's go. Just gotta be safe for mobs, besides the slime, because I'm on 1 heart and a half. I died by a zombie. What do I do? I collected my items, but then I died again, and I don't think I have all my items. They might have respawned. Let's go get them back. Alright, this looks like the place. Alright, found my stuff. But I still never found any slime. So we're just gonna have to wait for now. I'm trying to think of a way I could get slimes. Maybe I should look in a cave or something. Let's go look for a cave. By the way, Felsphere is helping me. He's helping me get the items I need and stuff. But I had just realized when I died, most of my items were gone. So I didn't have like my black dye or powder or anything. So I guess we're going back to killing squids. Alright, I got those squids. Let's go. Now I'm gonna still try to find some slimes. So maybe in this cave over here? Should have brought our water bucket. Alright, I don't have any iron. I don't see a lot of mobs down here, so we're gonna head back. Alright, I accidentally fell down, and now I have no blocks to build back up. Plus, I lost one of my pistons. Hopefully, I can still get it back. R.I.P. piston. Alright, I got out, and it's nighttime. Let's go.
Slain by
Ah! No! Alright, this is the place. Let's get my items back. You will pay for this! That's what I'm talking about. Who has my die? Oh, there it is. Felsphere.
Huh?
Can you give me my cobbled deep slate?
Okay,
Back.
sure.
Alright, and this is the respawn room almost completed.
Oh,
Now let's talk about other rooms. So we all know here is going to be where the MedBay is going to be, but the upper engine's going to be over here. Man, when I died in the mountains, I lost a lot of my items. Anyways, back to talking about rooms. Hang on, I just need to get some stone first. So here's going to be the reactor room, and over here, let me just dig it out real quick. Here will be where the security room is, and I don't know how we're going to spawn other players. Would glass work maybe? But like, maybe I need a one-way mirror or something. I'm thinking to decorate the engine room. For the engine, we're going to use my copper. That I haven't used at all, and it's just resting in my secret chest. Alright guys, now I figured out that I've been digging for a while, and somehow it got into my basement. Like, I dug all the way to my basement. Hang on, I'm burning stone that I need. Can I just, like... Oh yeah, this is a secret entrance. Oh, it takes forever for stuff to smelt like this. Alright, I fixed my basement. We're gonna go head back to Among Us. I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't do the piston idea. Maybe I should just use a door or something.
in beds.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the door idea. I'm sorry, pistons. I can never find the slimes. Alright, the engine room is almost done. We're just gonna go place the engine. The most important part of the engine room. Alright, the security room is also done. Now we're gonna head back to the MedBay to finish it, because we never actually done the submit scan task. But first, Felsphere wanted me to come over to his treehouse to see something. So let's go, I guess. This looks pretty promising. He might need to make some more shears to hide all that stuff. Oh, finally! His treehouse finally has fences. Is anybody there? Is anybody home? Hello? Wait, Felsphere, is that you?
Yeah, hi.
All
Welcome to
right.
my new and improved treehouse.
Foodie hoot hoot. What's with all these chests?
Oh, there's my storage room. I give you my tour of my new treehouse.
All right.
And then if we come up here,
I'm not even using all of this.
and up here we have my rooftop, lookout area.
Oh, okay. Now he's bragging about this amazing view. Wow, you can see everything. You can
Yeah.
see my base. You can. He also wants me to go shear some more trees for him, so I guess we're gonna go do that. All right, I've given Felsphere's leaves. Now we're gonna look at all the green blocks they have to, make it for submits a sample task. Now I have an idea for the inspect sample. We're gonna place a water bucket here, a trapdoor over here. Oh wait, hang on. Alright, and another trapdoor over here. And it's gonna pour down into here. And yeah, we're gonna make it stop somehow. I don't know what we're gonna do for that. Time to go get my redstone. Now the problem is that once the water starts flowing, hopefully the redstone dust won't get destroyed. So we're probably gonna need a complicated design. Wait a minute, I just thought of a perfect use for my piston. Oh, little Felsphere, I have an idea. Just you wait. Alright, this is the system. So, hang on, I need a sign first. And here's what you gotta do. First, how to inspect sample. You see the water flowing? Set a timer for 5 minutes. When the timer ends, click the pressure plate. And this is what I'm using the piston for. It blocks the water. And then once you get off the pressure plate, the water flows again. I'm going to start digging out the weapons room and the reactor. I might just steal a little bit of iron from Ivolibus. But I will turn it. Alright, the area is dug out. So apparently that's what the reactor looks like, with the reactor in the floor. So we're going to make it. Now, I think for the reactor, we're going to have to get some wool from the marketplace. This is my best of making the reactor. But how am I going to do the floor? I could do warped planks, but I keep dying in the nether all the time. But it's worth the risk. But my friend, to make it less dangerous, my friends gave me an idea to put all the stuff in my chests before I go. So make sure I don't lose anything when I die. And away we go. Where are all the mobs? Seriously, it's very empty over here. But I guess that's a good thing, because there's a tree right here. I'm also going to take a little bit of Shroomlight souvenirs. Anyways, let's head back. This has been a really safe nether portal trip, apparently. In the server, I haven't been able to do a bunch of things in survival, but in the server, I've been able to make a nether portal in survival, get warped stemmed to turn into, warped planks. I've been able to make lamps. That's something I've never been able to do in Minecraft, survival Minecraft. Warped planks have been created. This better be the last of the warped planks. And I repeat, the reactor's done. All I gotta do for the reactor is just make the tasks. But we can do that later. Now let's work on the weapons room. Now when you see what I've made for the shoot asteroids task, you are going to be impressed. Alright. So for the weapons, it calls for some netherrack. Still these 4 pieces. It's been really easy to mine. I'm gonna get 8 pieces, and now we're gonna have that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And alright, the weapons is done, but I haven't finished the task yet, so, Alright, I have an idea. How about when they win the Among Us game, they win the Among Us trophy banner? Alright, so back to the shooting asteroids task. I actually have no idea how I'm gonna do that. My first idea is with using a bow and arrow. But then how do I make an asteroid? Man, this is a giant vein of coal. Guys, do you ever feel like there's more Minecraft mobs every day? Well, this happened. I'm serious. I saw 5 creepers today. Like, what the heck? I vote creepers shall be removed from the game. Huh, wait. What? Wait. What's bro doing down there? And already I think the room is done, except for the roof. But when they're sitting in the chair, shooting the asteroid, I don't think they're really gonna see the roof. Alrighty, let's test it out. It works. Let's go. I'll take my arrows back. Alright, now we're gonna work on the next room. Storage. But while I was taking my way to storage, what is this place? Hello? Someone there? Oh, well, it's just some black concrete. What is this place? Wait, is this Felsphere's mine I've been hearing so much about? Alright, so I started out digging the area to the storage. I already said that, I think. And I just started making the admin. By the way, if you're wondering why it takes forever for my videos to come out, it's either because it takes a while to build my Minecraft stuff, or it's just hard to come up with video ideas. I also work on, like, particularly this one. This one has taken me, like, months, and I've also been working on a lot of side projects.
Hey, MaskedManatee, I'm willing to give you, I'm willing to have some paid labor for you.
Nope.
Ah!
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
And I've just started mining out the area for the O2. So there's a little bit of a problem. I need to relocate the admin for O2 reasons. The good news is we're almost done with Among Us. Oh, apparently I found some coal and iron. What a cute combination. Alright, I'm gonna start digging out the new admin and the new storage room. Alright, I'm watching Felsphere's tablet and he just found the rarest. He found deep slate coal.
That's pretty
rare.
rare.
Oh yeah, by the way, I trapped him in a cave.
This is a blessing and a curse. I have no way out.
Hey, Felsphere! MaskedManatee to the rescue! Felsphere! MaskedManatee to the rescue! I found you! Bro, I'm over here! Come on, let's go! Get in the hole! I'll make a path for you! Ah! Hurry, go! Get up here! Just get up! Felsphere!
It seems like every time you do one of this, it costs thunder. I wonder where I saw
Let's go, Felsphere.
Where are you?
Alright, we've saved Felsphere.
Yeah!
Alright, it's time to get to work on the storage room. Alright, now you might be like, oh, for emergency meetings, how are you going to eject people? Okay, if you're dumb enough to know that, we're going to dump them off. Alright, here will be the ejecting room. Alright. Now for... No, Felsphere, stop! Alright, now for safety.
Yeah.
So, how this Among Us game will work is first you spawn, put all of your items in every single locker and then if you get voted out, you get dumped in the lava, but you won't lose your items. Hello. Alright, and now I just got a great... As I was saying, I'm gonna see what enchantments I can get with, for my pickaxe, to see how much that will help us. Alright, I got efficiency 2. So, okay. You better die. There we go. Okay, I just enchanted most of my tools. Let's get to work. Alright, let's see how fast this pickaxe can go. Whoa! That is good. That is fast. Alright, guys, I think today will be the day. So we're currently working on the storage. And I think today we're gonna make the electrical and maybe the lower engine, and then we're gonna connect this entire area to this intersection over here that goes back to the cafeteria. This is gonna be a big job. We might have to not have a task in the electrical. I'm gonna start to work on the O2 and the navigation. We have to go to the lake to kill some more squids for black dye. Guys, look at my hearts. I think I'm lagging. Seriously, what happened? So I just finished the navigation. So you know that task in the navigation? You know, this one right here. So my idea for this task is they have to make everything this emote right here, and they have to switch them all to the right arrow. I also made the shields area. We're probably just not gonna have a task in the electrical. Guys, I'm doing the double check to see how much I actually have left to do in Among Us. This is the cafeteria room, all complete. The weapons room, I think. I haven't really finished the O2 yet. Navigation, shields, storage. I also haven't finished the admin yet. Electrical, the lower engine, the reactor room, security room, upper engine, and those are all the Among Us rooms in here so far. By the way, listen to how satisfying the sound is when you're walking on warped planks. It's time to start working on the admin and the O2, and we should be done. Felsphere, did you almost jump in the lava? Okay. I can't believe that we're almost done, guys. Now, I just got a great idea for the admin swipe card task. I needed to have this task because it's an iconic task in Among Us. All you have to do for this task is get the paper out of the chest and swipe. Or you can also just throw it out, but yeah. See, it works perfectly. I gave Felsphere the task of working on the O2, so we'll just wait till he's done with that. Let me show you how Among Us is gonna work. First, you're gonna put all your items in the lockers, so when you die, you won't lose your stuff. You're gonna set your respawn so you don't spawn in the rainforest hub when you die. You are going to mute all chat so you can't know who died, because that would ruin the whole game. Then I'm gonna head in and set up the imposter system. I explained it in the beginning of the video. The players will wait in the line here, and when I can tell them they can go in, they can, flick the levers and see what they'll get. So it'll go like this. One player goes in here, flicks the lever. If it's blue concrete, their crewmates, they go in here, call on the next player, they come in here, do the thing, vice versa. When somebody gets the stone sword, that means they're the imposter. Also, before the players get in, I make sure everything is prepped, like there's arrows in the navigation, arrows in the weapons, and make sure that this task is always randomized. And that's how the game should work. So, and when emergency meeting is called, ever since somebody reports something, they'll sound the bell. When somebody gets ejected, they'll head down here, fall in the lava. And if the imposter or the crewmate win the game, both will end up in here, which is the exit back to the dropship. Oh no, I just trapped myself. No, help! I'm gonna also need to craft a couple barrels for the, the storage area. I need mangrove. Yeah, I don't think I have mangrove. Fine, we'll just put chests on it. So we're gonna cover the entire O2 with these copper blocks.
Felsphere says,
wait until they all rust into green blocks to give it the O2 color. And then I think we're completely done with Among Us. Everybody, it's been a while, but the O2 is finally done. I've been waiting forever for all this copper to rust up and turn green for the O2 color. Now all that's left is to show my friends Ivalibus and Felsphere what I've been building for these past months. Alright everybody, I'm here with my YouTuber friend Ivalibus and Felsphere and a random subscriber. And we're gonna play Among Us. Yes. And guys, if you could please mute all chat so that when you die, we won't know who the imposter is, and set your spawn points and leave all your items in the locker so that when you die, you don't lose all your stuff forever. Anyways,
How do we know we're imposter?
you'll find out. Anyways, I gotta go prep the room. Bye. Alright guys, head this way in a single file line. So, what you're gonna do, no, not yet, don't, dude. All you have to do is press the lever and then head into the Among Us.
Okay.
First, no. Guys, Guys, you're supposed to stay back there and not look. Alright, guys, welcome to the greatest recreation of Among Us in Minecraft. Alright, guys, fan out and do tasks, and we'll see you if someone... Okay, I'm currently doing the shoot asteroids task.
What does the paper do?
The paper, that's a swipe card. Swipe card. Here's the random O2.
The swipe card
Gotta do this
so-
task. By the way, I'm the imposter. Alrighty, guys, let's just see who the imposter is gonna be.
Wait, what are we playing?
Among Us. Alright, guys. I don't have food. I burned my rabbit. Okay. Alright, guys, have you seen anything sus?
No.
No. This is
the
emergency.
Minecraft player is quite sus. That Minecraft player over there.
Which
I
one?
play Minecraft too.
Alright, emergency meeting. Alright, let's discuss.
I
I
think that Minecraft player over there is quite sus.
Who is he?
Put your
The
concrete
person
away.
in that warden chain costume.
Put your concrete away.
Alright, everybody who's voting. Alright, Felsphere is crewmate. Alright. I believe us. Who do you vote?
I vote myself.
You vote yourself, okay? Felsphere, what do you vote?
I guess I have to go with that Minecraft player over there with the warden chained armor.
And who do you vote? Subscriber? Who do you vote?
I believe it.
Hey!
Okay, so guys, alright, it was a full tie. Let's just keep doing tasks. By the way, I just killed Ivalibus. Okay, so you called emergency meeting? Alright, what do you think it is? Who do you think?
That I saw you wielding a sword.
No, you didn't.
I saw you wielding a sweet blade.
No. Alright, Felsphere, what do you vote?
I'm saying I'm going to vote you.
What are you voting?
I said I'm gonna vote you.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll go down into deep space. Thank you for watching this episode of MaskedManatee. It took me a year to build this, so please consider subscribing. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while, but I will hopefully get more videos out soon. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Bye!